Alright, so just wanted to show a couple things today. I'm going to show you guys the 2-inch Eclair. And I just got some new batteries in. I don't think that I'm going to like them. They are Bonka 500 milliamp hour 3 cells. Now, I usually use, for a long time, I use the Tattoo 450 3 cell. And that was my favorite battery, and I built all my quads around that battery so that I could just stock up on those and just always use only those across multiple quads. It's a good battery. I love them. They're light and small. They work perfect for quads like this. I mean, look, it just fits perfect. It's just the exact same size that's needed. You know what I mean? So, but, well, it's going to work perfect for this because this has 1104s, but lately I was building a bunch of quads with 1106s and 1107s, so 450 wasn't enough. So I had to jump up to the 650 Tattoo, and so the 450 weighs, well, let's just get the scale out. I'm pretty sure it weighs 41 or 43, something like that. Can't remember. Come on, asshole. 42. Okay, so 42. The 650 is 54. Now let's open this up. It feels heavy to me. And it looks about the same size as the 650. Now this is a high voltage. I don't know if it's a graphene. I'm thinking it might be a graphene. It doesn't say it on it. I'm not sure if all the pandas are graphenes or not, but I'll have to look into that. I should have looked into that before I did this video, but holy shit. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Well, I mean, it is going to work, but what's the point? I guess I'm just going to have to try them out. They're 80 ADC and high voltage. So if I get a shitload more power than the Tattoos out of them and they don't sag, you know, on those 1106s or 1107s, that's the main reason that I got these. Is the Tattoo 650s were, well, not the 650s, the 450s were just sagging like crazy on a punch out, because the builds that we're doing these days are just so powerful. They're just, batteries can't keep up. So this seemed like a good option. It took forever, man. I wouldn't order from Bonka USA. They took like a week before they even shipped them from when I ordered. It was crazy. And then it took like another week, and they're supposed to be in the USA. So I don't know, but anyway, 55 grams. Let me grab the 650 Tattoo. That's the only thing I care about, really, is the voltage sag. So this is the 650. It weighs the same as the 500. And they're pretty much the same size. They're basically identical in size. Which is crazy. So this must be a graphene. I don't know. But I'm going to try them out. 650 versus 500. You know, you'd think you'd get a lot more flight time with the 650. But who knows? I won't know anything until I use them. So I'll have to try them out and see what happens. They look nice, though. They look really nice. The XT30 is a little bit long, but that's okay. So here is the Eclair 2-inch. Now I noticed something very strange right off the bat, and the reason that I noticed it is because I've built a bunch of these by now, and you can just see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but I could see it in person. So look at the carbon. You see how it's got a flat look? Now look at the side plates. You see how they have a shiny look? So obviously Airblade's carbon manufacturer messed up somewhere and used the wrong carbon for this. I don't know if there's more of these out there. Maybe somebody just doesn't notice it, or somebody didn't say anything, but I noticed it and I said something, and I actually like it because Nagayan is, I think that's how you say his name, at Airblade, he told me that his carbon manufacturer told him that he could get this type of carbon, but it costs a lot more, I guess. So I guess I just got lucky that I got it. I mean, you can't tell a big difference in how it looks just by looking at it. You'd have to like know what you're looking for, really. But yeah, this is shiny. And it doesn't look as nice as this. This just looks nicer and it's prettier. And it's probably stronger. I don't know for sure, but I mean, they charge more for it. I don't know if they only charge more because of the looks or what, but so I got the Sunny Sky 1104 7500 kVs on here. These are the same style as the 1106 ones that I love, but they're 1104s. And they're pretty awesome. They are just as good as the 1106s. They put out a shitload of power. For just being 7500 kV on 2S, this thing has quite a bit of power. I was pretty impressed with it. I'm also using something different that I haven't used before. Like I said, on the Little Predator, I got that F4 Omnibus. I also have that same one on here. But I also was trying out this new ESC. So you can get this in a combination from Ready to Fly Quads. If you get the flight controller, which is like $30, then you can add this 4-in-1 20 amp ESC for like $25. And if you buy it on its own, it's like $38 or something like that. So pretty good deal, like $45 for the stack, you know, and it's a 20 amp 4-in-1. But it has this plug hanging out the side, and it's not a big deal. This was just how I set it up. You can have, I mean, with this frame, you got to have it come out the side. So I could probably take that plug off and direct solder it. Wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it doesn't bother me. And this thing works really good. Works really good. So this is the same, everything on here is the exact same as the 2.5-inch Eclair. It's just the arms are shrunk down and that's it. Use the same backpack as the 2.5-inch, the same side plates, all the same parts. Everything on here is exactly what I would use in a 2.5-inch except for the motors. So yeah, pretty cool little quad. I'm gonna see how big it is. It's 115. I thought it was smaller than that. 115 motor to motor. Two and a half millimeters thick. It's pretty solid. It is a little flexible, but has pretty wide arms too. Plenty of room for a 4-in-1 and your flight controller, or you could use single ESCs too, but I don't know if the arms are really wide enough. Probably best to use a 4-in-1, and there's plenty of room, so. Yeah, that's about it. Let me see here. I got this battery. I'll do a little hover. Let me get it set up and I'll be right back. Pretty good punch for 2S. Yeah, pretty cool little quad. I've probably said it before, but I'm not a huge fan of 2-inch quads, but when I build ones like this that just turn out so good, I just want to keep them. So got to keep at least one 2-incher, because this is smaller. Let me grab the 2.5-inch for comparison in size. You actually really can't even tell a lot of difference in size. Man, the motors didn't even get warm. Yeah, you can't even hardly tell a difference. The arms are just barely smaller. Crazy. At that point, why not just do the 2.5-inch? Since they're so close in size. It looks almost like the 2.5-inch arms go out more, and the 2-inch is more stretched. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but that's what I see. So anyway, there you go. 2-inch Airblade Eclair. Pow.